What we're going to focus on today is strengthening your immune system and helping your lymph system to flow efficiently. What we're going to do here is move our lymph system, and that has to do with our immune system. So when you get congested, when you got a cold, your sinuses are plugged up, this all needs to flow out through the lymph system. So when we're doing this work here, we're going to start here on our neck and open this area up, these lymph vessels, the lymph nodes that are in here, to open this area so we can take this fluid that's congested up here and it have a space to move to. So we want to start down here lower, opening this area of the neck, and then start in our sinuses, in our face, moving things towards and down into the neck. And then basically massaging and pushing all of this fluid that's congesting down towards the heart. And that'll conclude and clean up what's happening in our neck and in our face and in our head.
I guess not, because we can mute it.
Then we're going to work on our thymus gland, which is right here at the top of our sternum, basically just below the notch here in our throat. Tapping on the thymus gland is going to stimulate the production of T cells, which function in our immune system to fight off invaders, and work on our respiratory function. We're going to do some tapping here on the thymus gland.
And then we'll just kind of lead from this to kind of what you were supposed to do next after this. Okay,
So here we're going to move on to the liver 4 point, which is here on our hand. So again, this is going to support liver function and the overall function of our immune system. And that'll finish off on clearing the head section and the upper part of our back and neck. So the next section, we're going to go into the midsection of us, or thorax. 90% of our lymph system is in our small intestine, so we're moving everything towards there, and we're going to work on some points on the stomach. So this will continue on as we're going to work moving this lymph towards our abdomen. So work through the rib cage. You can sort of rake your fingers between the ribs. And then as our intestines run clockwise, exiting out this way, we want to start here on the bottom left and work our way up and across to open things up. You may find some spots that are more tender than others, so you can spend some more time working on them. Not trying to increase discomfort, but just working on those spots more. So we've opened up the ability for things to move, and now we want to move clockwise through the belly this way, so we can start pressing in Chinese medicine and acupressure. This is called the hara. And you say you might find some spots that feel tender or tighter. You can just sort of spend some more time there. You can also lightly just rub the abdomen once you've done that. Then I'm going to stand up and do some lower back and inguinal lymph node stuff. So starting from the low back and the spine, and just again raking your fingers down and towards your abdomen. And then we're going to come in to this area, inguinal lymph node area. So here you can massage towards your abdomen in this fashion, pressure. You can also just tap along that area. We have a number of lymph nodes in here. And then I'm going to sit down as we're going to work to the back of the knees. So just in the fleshy spot in the back of your knees, don't press too hard. It can be tender in there. And again, just pulling and working towards your abdomen. Then we're going to go to what's called the stomach 36 point. Easiest way to find it is put the palm of your hand on the top of your kneecap. Reach your fingers down, and where your ring finger lands, that's the spot right there. So both sides, and you just want to massage that spot. It's going to support your digestive system, your overall vitality, energy, and your immune system. You'll find just massaging this may just generally make you feel pretty good. From there, I like to massage the shins. You can start again at the top, kind of grip and pull towards you. Either side of the shin bone, you'll feel the fleshy spots on either side, and then just work towards again, towards the abdomen. And then we're going to go down to liver 3, it's called. It's an acupuncture point here between the first and second toe. Just come up. You'll feel the indentation here. It's pretty natural to feel. It may be a bit tender. And then just massage that point. You can go back and forth. This is going to help again with elimination, helping your liver function, help reduce inflammation. Just work on that for a minute or so. And then we're going to move on to what's called gallbladder 43. So this is over here between your little pinky toe and your fourth toe. Again, just come up till you feel this indentation here. Again, it might be a bit tender. Again, this is going to help with elimination, stimulating your gallbladder and your immune system. If you have any low back pain, it's also a good spot for that. You can support your finger as well like this, one on top of the other. It's nice if your fingers get tired. And then we're going to move on to the bottom of the feet. So if you've ever had any reflexology done on your feet, you can do an overall treatment, nothing particular here. We're going to do 1 point in the bottom of the foot, kidney 1, but we'll do a general just massage ball. If you have a golf ball, one of these kind of balls, just to massage the bottom of the feet, that's going to hit a number of acupuncture points that will help stimulate your entire system essentially. So just take your ball and just roll it through the foot. Any of those spots that feel tender, you can spend some time working on those. You could even have one of those larger balls that has kind of spikes all over it. Those will be helpful as well. Get into some more specific areas. And we're going to do both feet. So if you've done one, just come over to the other foot and as I'm rolling it around, then I might just lift up to reposition the ball as it moves. And I'm going back and forth, and I'm kind of coming sideways along the foot as well to hit different areas of the foot. So once we've done the bottoms of both feet, we're going to go and we're going to do one specific point on the bottom of the foot called kidney 1. So I'll show you where that is. Oop. We're going to come here, basically coming up between, so the arch of the foot, these are called your metatarsals, the long bones from your toes, and right in the middle here, essentially the middle, right at the base of your toes, that's your kidney 1 point. So you could either do this with your hand, a bit easier for you if you want to just use the ball, seeing how you have it down there, and then just find that spot, and you can anchor your heel into the ground and just put the pressure on that point. Kidney 1 is going to help with your kidneys, obviously, and overall promote vitality in your body, generalized energy. So that concludes our head to toe lymph drainage and acupressure point massage to stimulate your immune system and help drain your lymph.